Hey, welcome back, everybody. It is Dragon in the Afternoon, only on the Styling Radio Network. Blasting it in your ear. Yeah, that's a pretty good song there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. But yeah, it is Monday. We're getting ready to get out of here right after this segment. Well, Jimmy is. He's not feeling well. I'm going to stick around for a while.
Get medicated.
Yeah, well, actually, I'm going to run some errands. I've got a couple meetings I got to be in after the show, and then I'm going to run some errands, and I'll be back here for Kicking It with Leslie tonight, and God only knows what positively bullshit we're going to talk about.
With her, anything's possible.
Yeah. I wonder what she did over the weekend. I didn't keep up with her.
I didn't talk to her either, so who knows?
Yeah, then that means she's got a lot to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you know her ass ain't staying at home.
No, never.
Yeah, she called me. She's like, "What's up, boo? Blah, 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 blah. What you doing?" I'm like, "Fuck, trying to go home. Fucking there's wrecks everywhere." She's like, "Oh, yeah, I didn't take 270. Speaking of 270, there's something else in the news. I sent you the video. Did you see that video of that fucking guy from St. Louis? And it was like, talking like Trump, like, St. Louis, the worst roads in America, blah, blah. Have you seen that? My God.
He was funny.
That dude, he was over on he was on Lindbergh, and they were doing burnouts during one of the cruise nights. Yeah, I followed the guy. We're going to have, since he's from St. Louis, we're going to have him on the radio show sometime.
Yeah, definitely.
But you've seen his videos, right?
Oh, yeah.
How does he end up at all these fucking accidents?
I don't know.
I mean, has he got a police scanner? I mean,
he's an ambulance chaser.
Yeah, something, man. He's like, and we're on 270 in Dorset, and, yet another accident here in St. Louis, people. Fuck, man, St. Louis, we may be the murder capital of the United States, but we are not the worst drivers in America.
No, that'd be Florida.
Yeah, I've been to other fucking states, people. I mean, in Illinois, they stop as they turn. They learned that in driver's ed or something. I don't know.
Oh, God, I hate that.
Fucking go. Missouri, man, they'll try to run your ass over, but then you get the Priuses. And
we don't even go there.
Oh, God damn, man. This fucking guy. I literally, if 21-year-old Izzy was driving my car that day, I would have got out and punched the guy's window out. My God, we're getting on 270 and he stops to merge. And you can hear people boom, 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 boom behind me fucking getting rear-ended. And I'm just like, please don't hit my car. I've been rear-ended twice in 2 weeks. It's pretty bad when my mom calls me and is like, "Hey, are you doing okay over there?" Like, yeah, because my car got rear-ended twice in 2 weeks, and then my fucking truck, I hit the trailer on the side of my truck.
Well, that was your own damn fault, though.
Yeah, pretty much. And to give you guys an update on the Mazda truck from back in the day, which we don't know what we're going to call it, throwback or something, I don't know, but I didn't go to Memphis over the weekend. I will be picking it up when the weather is a little bit better. So we will be doing some up-to-date stuff. Well, we're going to have to fully fucking restore this piece of shit.
Yeah.
But me and the gentleman worked out a very reasonable deal. We did some horse trading. No cash involved.
That's good.
Yeah. He had something that I had. He had something I didn't need, but wanted back for some weird reason.
Well,
I should have learned my lesson with dating, getting back stuff from back in the day. I used to do that with pussy. And,
never go back.
Yeah, that led up to her ex-boyfriend putting a dead squirrel in my mailbox with a threatening letter he's going to kill me. I was like, seriously, who the fuck does this shit? Like, people, my life is a freaking reality show waiting to happen. You can't even make this shit up.
Sometimes.
So, yeah. Yeah, what we're talking about is there was a girl from back in the day, back in high school. Not Michelle. I didn't date Michelle in high school.
Right.
I dated her for 3 years, and, well, I talked to her over the weekend, by the way. She's doing good. Her son just bought a new car.
Cool.
Yeah, on his own, no cosigner, man. You go. So,
How old is he?
getting ready to be 21.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Yeah.
Or he might be 21. I don't know. I'm like the only father figure he's ever had, according to him. No, back to what I was saying. There was a girl I used to date in high school, and then years later, we hooked up, and that didn't work out. Then I got married, got divorced. Well, it's pussy on layaway, people. So, yeah. Then apparently she had a boyfriend. She just up and just she literally kicked this dude out of her house to hook back up.
Nice.
That lasted about 6 months, and then the psycho fucker put a dead squirrel in my mailbox and said he's gonna murder me and all this. And he fucked around and found out. Because he come over to her house, and I answered the door.
Yeah.
And as much as I don't like to be called sir, there was a lot of sir going on in that conversation. So, and then she hit me up after me and Michelle broke up. I was like, I don't know, man. Once bitten, twice shy. 3 times you're an idiot. We're not going for 4 rounds.
Yeah.
I asked her, are you seeing somebody? No, I'm being Sullivan. I'm waiting for you. Well, that right there, people, is a red flag.
Yeah.
So, yep, I've come to the conclusion in my life, people, that I am not dating material. I am just a good time.
Hey, you'd be better off to go upstairs than to at that girl.
Yeah, that's the last I need. We're still not sure.
On camera.
We're still not sure if that was a dead body that hit my roof or electronics. Something hit the roof. But yeah. Yep, it's old Monday, and it's cold. It's cold here in St. Louis. It is bitter fucking cold.
Yeah, it's too cold.
Yeah, too cold.
Did it get down to like 6 last night or something like that?
No, it was in the negatives.
Yeah.
Yeah, like negative fucking 11 or something. Yeah.
Too damn cold.
Yeah, but we got a heat wave coming back on Thursday. It'll get up to about 40 degrees. So.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and coming up this week, there's a few things we're going to talk about this week. We may have a special guest this week. I'm not going to say who it is. But
okay,
we got somebody popping in the studio. What else we got going on? Well, we'll see if we have TikTok by the end of the week. And I'm sure there are going to be more people pissed off about the whole OnlyFans deal. Plus, today we get a new president, which he's already sworn in. We watched it on the break.
Yep.
Yeah, he's in. I'm curious if there's the letter thing. And Trump broke that tradition with the letter in the desk.
Yep.
I wonder if he's going to do the letter.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. Yep. The government's gone wild, people. So, what else? Well, it's Martin Luther King Day. So,
yeah.
Apparently he had a dream that Trump would be president again.
I bet this wasn't his dream.
Yeah, it was. I bet it wasn't his dream at all. I bet Dr. Martin Luther King would be flipping out if he's seen the bozo that we had before.
Oh, God.
You know, he'd be saying, "In, please." You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, we can't. We're not supposed to say it, but you know,
please.
he'd be like, "In, please." Where'd you find this goofy motherfucker? Man, people, I didn't know Biden was that bad until I saw this video that someone put together of a compilation of stuff of 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't 4 years. This is 6 months of weirdness. And, you know, let's not hate on old Biden. You know, I mean, he's clumsy as fuck. He forgets words.
But, you know, the other day when I was...
But he's a hugger, guys.
The other day when I was on NyQuil.
That's what you sound
and
like.
I went off. Now, I was having a Biden moment, man.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy is on NyQuil talking to me. And I don't even know why we were on the phone. I don't even know why.
I don't remember.
I don't know. It's probably something that the TikTok thing or something we were talking about over the weekend.
Yeah.
And but old Jimmy, man, he NyQuil kicked in, man. Kicked in like a turbo booster. And he's like, over there's 2 snow shovels. Grab one and follow me. And I'm like,
what?
Like, you talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, fuck, now I know what it's going to be like. My dad died of Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. And sometimes he'd shake himself back in reality and call me and tell me, he's like, Izzy, shook myself back in reality. What's going on? So
you were having some flashbacks, weren't you?
Yeah, so I've been around some Alzheimer's shit. I'm like, man, my boy right here, man, if he gets Alzheimer's, he starts talking about snow shovels, I'm just going to go with him. Who we burying, Jimmy? Who'd we kill? Well, you know who it is. We ain't going to say. But, and then what's funny is the next day, I talked to him, I'm like, do you remember that conversation? He said, no, hold on. Did I say something about snow shovels? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, dude, my mind was thinking 3 things at once.
It was. Because we were talking about something, and then something else was going through my head, and I was like, yeah, we need to get those 2 snow shovels. And I was like, what the hell am I talking about?
Yeah.
I got to go to bed.
You know that old saying that your mother would say, think before you say. Yeah. No. Jimmy is all concerned about 2 snow shovels. Well, see, I think subconsciously, Jimmy's pissed off because he used to do snow removal for the city in his town.
Oh, God, don't get me started on that shit.
Yeah, well, I don't know what this... I don't know. You never explained why you're not doing it no more, but they have these 2 other bozos, and, Jimmy can't keep his mouth shut. And he's just like, the fuck are you people doing?
Well, see, I worked for the village in this little town. This town's only got like 1,000 people in it. So there was 2 guys on the village department. There was the water guy and the street guy. I was the street guy, and the other guy was the water guy. Well, he was basically the boss of both of us. And whenever we had to do anything, it was the 2 of us that did it. So we used to work this town, and we had a 2-wheel drive, 2-ton dump truck with a plow on it, and a backhoe. And we would go to work at 3 o'clock in the morning if it was snowing, and by 6 we'd have the roads cleaned up and looking good. Then we could go to breakfast. These people now, there's 4 of them instead of 2. Each one's got a helper. They've got a Hummer with a plow on it, an H1, an actual Army one. They've got a new Bobcat, a new track Bobcat with a snow bucket on it, and they got the backhoe. Last week they didn't do shit. All week. Friday, when it got real warm, I made a post on Facebook about them cleaning the roads off, and you seen the one guy come through with the Hummer, going the wrong way down the wrong side of the street, talking on his phone with the blade down. Made 1 pass.
Yeah, and it just drove Jimmy nuts.
Oh, it was ridiculous. Well, when I drive down the road and, Mama's got a minivan, they don't like rough roads. And when there's 3 or 4 inches of ice, because they haven't plowed the snow, but every day it melts a little bit and then refreezes. You know how rough it was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. I was driving my 8th gen Civic that's like 2 inches off the body kit, and I was pushing snow, and with the Valance in the back, I was grading it.
I'd walk out and look at my lower descent and be like, no.
Yeah, and then some motherfucker had enough nerve to sit there and say, man, that thing's awful low to drive in the snow.
Shut up.
I was like, well, here's the thing. I ordered new tires, and it was the wrong size rim, I mean. Mm-hmm. They sent me 15s instead of 16s, so I can't drive what I planned on driving on factory wheels in the winter, so I'm stuck driving when I'm driving, or I take an Uber. And the Uber rides, people, oh my Lord. I think these motherfuckers worked for Checker Cab at one point. Man, I thought this sumbitch was going to kill me. He's like, don't worry, sir, we're just sliding. No shit.
It's your car, man. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm sitting there thinking, wreck this motherfucker. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I was trying to get to point A to point B.
You reckon I'm going to fall out on the ground and flop like a catfish, so it's going to be on you.
Well, this one motherfucker, we got sideways on the ice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, Dukes of Hazzard type sideways. He wasn't letting out. And everybody knows I don't like... When I'm in a car, I have to be in control. So I don't like riding with people. But if I'm with other people, it don't bother me. Okay?
Right.
But I'm by myself, and I'm like, oh, shit, we're going to fucking die in this car. And then he did get me, no shit, to where I was supposed to be. And he goes, and by the way, sir, here's a sir word, okay? About ready to give him my pronouns, I guess. That's how that conversation works with pronouns. And he goes, and make sure to give me a 5-star review. Oh, I gave him a review. I don't think he's got. I don't think he. Well, I didn't give him a bad review, but I gave him a truthful review. I thought I was going to die, but this guy should be driving for Barnum and Bailey Circus. But he is a very excellent driver. Highly recommend him.
He got it done, so hey.
Yeah. Uber rides from him were better than Six Flags. It was well worth the money.
Have you ever rode in a cab in Chicago?
Hell yeah.
Oh, God, those guys are crazy.
Yeah,
all they do is sit back there and laugh.
They bump each other.
If you don't laugh, you're going to cry. It's like, whoa, oh, great, shit, we're going to die.
You know,
oh, shit.
You know what sounds good right now?
What's that?
Is a Chicago hot dog.
Yep.
Oh, God, man. I'm going to have to get a hold of homegirl Sarah Hug and have her... I've had her mail those things to me. Yeah. She'll do that overnight DHL Express.
Yep.
If she gets it in the morning, sometimes I can get it that same day.
Nice.
But, yeah, the whole trick to the Chicago hot dogs, if anybody mails one to you, if it takes 3 days to get, it's fucked, okay?
Right.
But if you get it in about a day or so, because Chicago is only like 4 to 5 hours away, don't order just one. Get a couple of them. But you have to take it apart and throw it in the oven for about 4 minutes. And then at 2 minutes, you throw that bun in there. Oh my God, it's just like you walk down fucking the Navy Pier.
Do you have a pizzazz pizza maker?
No, I don't, but I should own one.
You could take all the toppings and the hot dog and everything, throw it in your air fryer, and then throw that bun on the pizzazz pizza maker and get the same effect.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah,
we do a lot of that here.
I need to do that. I've got an air fryer, and I've never used it.
I didn't use it for the longest time, but it makes killer brats.
Well, and the thing is, honest to God, all I have to do is read on the back of the package. All I got to do is read the instructions. And on that note, speaking of something, and we're going to talk about this, and we got to jump out of here, guys.
Yeah, it's time for us to get off.
Over the weekend, that's what I was talking to you about. Remember, I went to the grocery store instead of getting some fast food. I had a little bit of time before I went snowboarding, and I bought pot pies. I haven't had a pot pie in a while, man. I'm just like, man. I looked over, it's chicken pot pie, and next to it was turkey. And biggest shit, people, I got home, preheating the oven, was talking to Jimmy.
You had the beef ones.
I had the fucking beef pot pies, and I'm like, son of a fucking bitch.
You know how many times I've done that?
I done poked holes in the top of it, to get the pot pie going,
You did put the pork holes in there and everything.
Yeah, man. I mean, there was no going back, So I was committed at that point. I was like, son of a bitch. I fucked up.
Yeah, it happens.
And then Jimmy don't make it any worse. He's like, you get to the point where your mouth's all watering for that turkey.
Oh, man, you're ready for that chicken pot pie, and it's beef.
It's beef. It's like, what the fuck?
Got that dog food gravy in it,
That's what it looks like. It looks like something I'd give the pugs.
Gravy train. If you ever open a can of gravy train, it looks just like a beef pot pie.
Oh, yeah. But I made the best of it. I bought a $12 thing of Cheez-Its. sat down and ate the Cheez-Its with it. I think it soaked up some of the dog food flavor. So,
my old lady puts a slice of cheese. Once it's about 3/4 of the way cooked, she'll push a whole slice of cheese in there, in hers.
On a
I
beef
don't
or
do it
turkey?
'cause- in the turkey ones.
Wow.
But I don't do it in mine because I want to taste like a Popeye, not a cheeseburger. But
Yeah, no shit. Man, everybody. I don't eat McDonald's very much, but I do like the fish sandwich, right?
Mhm.
But that's a fucking Ray Kroc thing, man. They're like, do you want to put an extra piece of cheese? No. A fish fillet with no cheese. Cheese don't belong on fish.
No.
That's a Ray Kroc thing. But
Oh,
but then they want to double it up. Because I guess this shit's got to weigh a certain ounce.
yeah.
We got to double it up on the fucking tartar sauce. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Well, see, I usually get cheeseburgers with only ketchup,
Mm-hmm.
and they do the same thing. They put 3 pounds of ketchup on there. if you
Yeah,
ask
what
for
the
only
fuck
ketchup.
is up with that?
It's like, dude, you take a bite, it's down your shirt. It's like, oh, come on, people.
Speaking of that, I almost was going to send this to you, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine goes to this arcade over the weekend
Mm-hmm.
and sends me this picture, and it's the McDonald's drive-through sign, as you pull into the drive-through, not the one you speak on, right?
Right.
And it says, everyday low prices, $1 double cheeseburgers. I'm like, damn, that's it. I'm going to McDonald's right now.
Right?
Yeah, he sends me that picture and he waits like 10 minutes. And then he sends me the pictures of this fucking arcade. And I was getting my, no shit, man. I was getting my shoes and socks on. I was trying to figure out which coat I'm going to wear. I'm going to go buy me like 6 fucking double cheeseburgers, right?
Hell yeah.
And big as shit. Then the other pictures come in, my phone went off. I went over to it and I'm like, you motherfucker. Like, man, I'm all set for some double cheeseburgers from McDonald's, but yeah, man, they had the big and nasties, those are the shit, man. But now shit's fucking expensive. A damn double cheeseburger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is $3.85.
Oh, question. Do you guys have rallies down in St. Louis? I've never seen one up every time I'm down here.
Yeah, we got rallies and checkers.
Oh, yeah. We got the checkers.
Yeah.
Up in Springfield, we used to have rallies all the time. I love rallies.
Man, their fries
I'm
are
going
the
to find me one
shit.
down there. I might find me one next time I'm down here. I might try to find one when I leave today.
Yeah. Yeah,
When I leave the station.
yeah. Well, on that note, guys, coming up is the drive time home. Them DJs are all getting their shit set up, or their iPads and tablets or whatever the fuck. Yeah, you guys don't like hearing that shit. But them DJs are getting everything ready, and then after
They're back there
that,
getting high. Don't let them lie to you.
yeah, they're back there doing something. It's legal now, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're getting ready to go into the drive time home, and then tonight it'll be Kicking It with Leslie and Izzy. I'll be on her show, and we'll be talking about God knows what. So stay tuned, guys. This is Izzy,
This is Jimmy.
and you're listening to Dragon in the Afternoon, only on Styling Radio, and we out of this bitch. Happy Monday, happy President's Electoral whatever thing, happy Martin Luther King Day. We out. See ya.
See ya.